be done with that slipper. It's nice to see it together. Hell yeah.
You're going in my vlog.
Huh?
You're going in my vlog. So I've decided to pivot my channel. This is now a looks maxing channel. I am tired of being chopped and ugly. And to start, I'm about to go to the gym to fix my disgusting body. And then I'm going to do my hair, fix my disgusting hair. And I'm gonna do skincare, fix my disgusting face. Just kidding. I am, though, I'm sorry, I was watching a video about clavicular. I'm obsessed with clavicular. He's so weird. I can't stop. I click every video about him. He's so strange. I can't get enough. The more important thing is I am gonna do like a slight pivot in content. They'll probably still do like the dev vlogs and stuff. But I was thinking I wanted to do more just about my general hobbies, more just like what I do to keep myself having fun, keep life exciting, crocheting, coding, knitting, video games, the gym, all that stuff. More general channel vibe rather than just specifically the coding, because I do struggle a little bit to continually put out game dev content because it's just not the only thing I'm doing. I do it a lot, but I do have a real job and I do have a lot of other hobbies. So I would like to show some of those a little bit more. The number one hobby for me is going to the gym. So I'm about to go to the gym. I will fix my hair though. Please don't comment on my hair. I did just wash it. That's why it's not twisted, but it will be twisted. Get it twisted. My hair's gonna be twisted later. And then after that, later today, I'm going to get hot pot with my friends. I'm excited about that. Love food. I've been cooking more too. Maybe I'll show a little bit of that. I got back into making bread. I found a protein bread recipe. I know, it sounds gross. It's actually not bad. The texture leaves a little bit to be desired. I can put the recipe, the link to the video recipe in the description, but it's decent. So trying to just get more protein though. Get back consistent in the gym. I've been going like 2-3 times a week. I would like to up that to at least 5, which is like my normal frequency. So working on that. I've been to the gym twice this week. Last week I went twice. This is the start of a new week because I start my weeks on Sunday for some reason in my head. So first day of the week, fresh start. Let's get it. Also, I've been knitting and crocheting up a daggum storm. I haven't done this. I'm working on this. This is gonna be a cardigan. And I finished this sweater vest here. It's a little small and cropped. And I also crocheted this scarf that looks like a hot dog. Yes, I will take the applause in comments. trying and mostly been successful to cut back on my Celsius intake. Not today though. Not today. Delicious. I'm sleepy. I want to get to the gym, so I need my performance enhancing drugs. What can I say? I'm not perfect. That is why my ass finna get in the gym. Trying to stop saying so much. I said I counted 14 Googleplex times in my last video. Trying to cut that down. I could like pause instead of saying in my videos and then cut out the silence. I think that's probably what I'm gonna start doing. I don't know why I'm telling you all this. Y'all don't care. I've learned from watching YouTube videos that people watching YouTube videos, at least me, don't care about the YouTubers' YouTube problems. So I'm gonna stop. What I did want to talk about is what I've been working on lately. So I was going through the Vulkan tutorial and I got a little bit, not necessarily discouraged, but it was going very, 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 very slow. It was getting boring and I was not making progress towards actually building a game. I took a break from Vulkan. I will come back at some point, but I decided to just do some very simple gaming tutorials. And I did a Pico 8 tutorial where I made a Flappy Bird clone. I'll edit that in here. And after that, I started working on my DoorDash game. I'm starting with just driving. So after the Pico 8 tutorial, I decided I'm gonna go back to working on my DoorDash game because I've actually gotten very addicted to Ridge Racer Type 4 for the original PlayStation, and I can't stop playing it. And I really enjoy like the driving physics. So what I'm working on as far as game development right now is just working on driving physics, creating just tight driving. I'm using OpenGL for that. It's a lot faster for me. I understand it. I know how it works. Vulkan, there's so much configuration, and my games are probably gonna look like PS1 to PS2 era, Dreamcast era games. So I don't need the configuration, the performance of Vulkan. I can probably write it in whatever engine and it'll still get a decent frame rate. So there's really no reason for me to do Vulkan. And I don't really have aspirations of like working in a game dev studio. I would like to maybe be an indie game developer one day, but I don't need to know like the cutting edge technology. I just want to. So I will do that. But I'm rambling. Anyway, I'm working on the game. I will show that to you guys as I make progress. Right now, not a whole lot of progress. I just implemented a camera, a quad, and texture loading. Something I've shown on this channel probably like 3 or 4 times at this point. So it's not super interesting. Also, what I've been working on is some iPhone apps. So as you know, I've been doing boxing training for the last like 6 months. And the boxing timers in the App Store they work fine. I just kind of find them not cute. And the one I was using doesn't connect to HealthKit either. So I started building my own boxing timer. As you can see here, I should probably just like put a screenshot instead. But I'm making a boxing timer. Right now, you put in the amount of rounds and the length of the rounds and the rest in between the rounds. It counts it down like a timer does. And then after, it will put your boxing workout. Oh, it also can calculate your calories burned, and if you have a heart rate monitor attached, it will grab your heart rate and it'll put that into the health app, the Apple Health app. So pretty simple app. I'm trying to like get something in the App Store because I don't have any apps in the App Store. Not for any real reason because I already have a job. I feel weird calling myself an iOS developer and I never put an app in the App Store. I have put apps in the App Store, but for work, not for fun. So I'm gonna do that. And then also I accidentally started the timer. It talks too. I forgot to say that. It talks. Listen.
Warm up 57 seconds.
Right? Isn't that cool?
Pause.
But also, I have my knitting app. I made a video about that no one watched a few months ago. I'm hoping to finish that as well. I completely rewrote it. So here it is right here. Again, I'll probably just screenshot it. Similar functionality where you can track your knitting and crochet projects, has a row counter, all this stuff. But instead of using Swift data, which I was using before for the backend, which is just like the new version of core data, if you're an iOS developer, it's just like a layer. If you're not an iOS developer, it's just a layer above SQLite. And I was seeing a lot of people saying it is like not maintainable, and also I had a lot of trouble trying to test it. And I saw other people having trouble writing tests for Swift data. So I decided to just cut my losses, and I wrote the database completely in SQLite, straight SQLite, just using the C API that Xcode provides, or Apple provides, or whatever. And it works. It works really well. I still have to like make the app a lot cuter. I don't really like the way it looks, so I want to finish that, and I will have these both of these apps in the App Store soon. What does soon mean to Phone and Maddie? If you've been watching my videos, it means a long time, but I'm trying to make it not a long time. So just pray for me. But till then, I will talk to y'all again in either the next vlog or in the next clip. But for now, I'm gonna go to the gym after I drink this boy. All right.